welcome. This is your boy, the host with the most, but humble. And I do mean humble. D. Nostradamus, a.k.a. Derek. And I'm here, of course, on a Tuesday to give you the hungry, happy, healthy people here at Wrestle Cram. Of course, the podcast. If you're watching it today, you're watching it tomorrow, you're watching it next week. I truly do thank you from the bottom of my heart to the depths of my loins. I truly do thank you. Without you guys, it truly wouldn't be me. I'm humbledized each and every single time I'm allowed to do this. Thank you so much. I noticed before that, I just noticed that it's just getting longer and longer and longer every time I do it. But, it is what it is. Thank y'all so much for being part of the podcast. Thank you so much. Just fun. We're going to do some fun today. But before we do any of that, I just want to plug some stuff and make sure we're doing some plugging. Don't forget, I am on the TikToks at D Nostradamus. Don't forget, also, I'm over there at TikTok. I just said TikTok. Also, I'm on Twitter at The Real Derek, DERRICK G86. Don't forget, I'm also on Facebook as well. I have my own Facebook group page. It is called Wrestle Cram Super Club. Wrestle Cram Super Club. Don't forget to go over there and check me out over there. It is not private. You can go over there, enjoy yourself, have a great time over there as well. Also, I have clips all over the social media. Everywhere. So if you want to see this mug, anywhere else, don't forget you can hang about anywhere that I do put my stuff in. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. You have it 2 days. 2 days to get your questions in on actual Wrestle Cram, so I can go ahead and get that taken care of for you on Friday. And I forgot that we have the Great American Bash coming out on Sunday. So I will be doing I'll do a standalone video for the Great American Bash, you guys. That's going to be on Thursday. I will do a standalone show for my predictions for the Great American Bash. Also, your boy will be doing a video on the results of the Great American Bash as well. I really am enjoying a lot of what NXT is doing, so I will most definitely be taking care of that. So today, the show is going to be about Brian Pillman Jr. He has looks like he has signed with the WWE. We're going to get into that. Also, we're going to talk about Eric Young and why he did not want to be a part of the WWE. Also, we have a 3 hour, and I say that again, 3 hour Monday Night Raw to sloth on. And my 2 cents and random thoughts segment is going to be about the Judgment Day and how powerful they truly are. Once again, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe, you guys. But let's talk about Brian Pillman Jr. Maybe signing with WWE. This is from WrestleZone.com. Don't forget to go check out WrestleZone.com. Awesome place to go. They do have a website. They also do have a YouTube group page, and they do have a YouTube channel as well. Go check them out. Go subscribe. Former AEW star Brian Pillman Jr. is finally in the process of finalizing his deal with the WWE. On July 11th, PW Insider reported that Brian Pillman Jr. and AEW parted ways after his contract expired. Pillman Jr. then reportedly had a tryout at the WWE Performance Center, per Mike Johnson of the PW Insider. Cassidy Hayes of Body Slam Net reported that, per sources, a deal is in place or one is in the process of being finalized to clear. Pillman Jr. But he has not signed a contract yet. However, sources also indicated that Pillman Jr. will move to Orlando by the end of August and would then report to NXT to start training at the WWE Performance Center. According, Hayes noted that Pillman Jr. has canceled non-wrestling commitments, has canceled all wrestling commitments that has significant ties with AEW talent and or coaches. Very interesting. I will say this: I'm very happy for Brian Pillman Jr. I was a huge fan of the what was that called? I think they were called the Varsity Blondes. I think they were, or something, the Blondes over there in the AEW, and they did absolutely nothing with that group. They were like the jobbers. To me, they were like the Los Lotharios of the AEW group. They were there to just take losses. I knew something was going on when they did have an issue with the House of Black, and Julia Hart finally went from them to the House of Black. And also, even after that, when they were facing the other tag group with Smart Mark Sterling, and they said, if we win, we take the varsity from your name. So I was like, oh my God, like, what more can you do to this tag team that's already been done? And, you know, we haven't seen them in a while, and if they did, they were jobbers or doing dark matches, jobbing out to new up-and-coming people anyway. So it's I tell you, one door always closes, another door opens. With Brian Pillman, I saw the gimmick. He looks awesome. He looks just like his dad. I mean, if you watch old school wrestling, Brian Pillman was really, really good. I enjoyed him times 12. So hopefully we get a better character from Brian Pillman, and much love to him as well. I mean, just like I said, sometimes creative just cannot get stuff right, and sometimes you have to leave and go somewhere else to make yourself better. And I'll give you one example. Cody Rhodes, when he was Stardust, I mean, he was overweight. He just was not feeling anymore, and he left. He left, and he came back as the American Nightmare and did every single thing he was supposed to do. And he came back, and I mean, just a huge explosion of Cody Rhodes. So great job to Brian Pillman Jr. Hopefully a lot of success for him. Just send most definitely powerful, positive energy over to that young man. But from on to that, let's get to the Impact plans to address Eric Young departure on TV. This is from Cultaholic.com. Don't forget to go check out Cultaholic.com. Your boy loves Cultaholic.com. I love the top 10s over there. They do have a website, and they also do have a YouTube YouTube channel. Just said that, but they also do have my apologies, they do also have a Facebook group page. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe over there. Impact Wrestling are famous for their creativity when writing talents all out of a prominent role, and that they have another unique angle. They had a very unique angle in the late 2022 as Eric Young was killed off by fellow Violent by Design member Danner when he was stabbed to death with a shiv in prison. God damn. Young didn't stay dead for long. However, he returned to Impact at Slammiversary on June 15th and reformed Team Canada with Scott Del Mori as they defeated Billy Ray and Dimmer in a tag team match. It has yet to be explained in the storyline how Young came back to life by told Under the Ring podcast that his late 2022 exit will be addressed on Impact in the near future. This is Eric Young actually talking. We are definitely going to address how I left Impact a couple of months ago for sure. That will be definitely addressed some really cool ideas and some really cool stuff following around. Obviously, I put a button on the story and move on to whatever next was exciting. I love how we did it, and Impact gave you the ability to tell a different story, kind of story. Young said. Uh, it, it continues saying, though those jailhouse interrogation room vignettes that Eric and the producing crew at Impact Wrestling, Dave, it's an army of people behind the scenes. Obviously, I'm a part of it too. I think those are some of my favorite things I've ever done in my wrestling career, cinematically, and very well shot and very well put together. The story itself was top of the line. Young was written off, of course, of Impact at the end of the year as he was returning to WWE. Young didn't re-sign with the company, but he ultimately left the organization before making an appearance on WWE TV, as he did not want to be working with Vincent Kennedy McMahon. Okay, though. So, I know a little bit of the story behind this situation. I do know the Deadly by Design. I kind of know it because I don't really watch a lot of Impact. But the stuff that I did hear about when that was going on, it was really, really some really good stuff going on with Eric Young and him being, of course, stabbed in jail and all of that crazy stuff. But I got it. I completely understand that, and it was a huge pop when it came to Slammiversary this year. He was very happy. I don't think he even wanted to leave Impact, but I know that money talks. I mean, Ted DiBiase says everybody has a price, and I truly believe that. And here's the thing. Let's dig a little deeper into that, because apparently Eric Young was supposed to be a part of the new Wyatt family. He was supposed to be, I'm guessing, his second-hand man when it came to him being a part of the Wyatt family, because they're going to bring that gimmick back. But when we heard news that Vince McMahon was going to actually be running the ship again, Eric Young was like, "Nah, dog, I can't do that. I'm good. I can't deal with that." Apparently, him and Vince were not. He thought that he was going to be under the Paul Levesque, or AKA Triple H, regime, but that did not happen. And he went back to TNA, a place that he most definitely loved. And he is, I'm guessing, a 3-time world champion. I may be wrong, but I think he's a multi-time champion there. Very dominant champion, as a matter of fact. But I mean, much love to them. I want to see what happens. Now, he used to be Team Canada when Jim Cornette was I'm guessing, the head writer and on-screen authority figure. He was. So the Violent by Design is there, but he reformed Team Canada. Look, that's going to be very interesting. I can't wait to see what happens with that, or read about it, because I have so much stuff I'm looking at. And unfortunately, Impact is not on the top of the list, unfortunately. But much love to Eric Young. Much love to Impact over there as well. But on from there, let's get on to the Monday Night Raw recap. Really interesting show. Very thought out and maniacal words by, or acts by, Judgment Day. A lot of it's very weird, because we're getting a lot of just pure Judgment Day type of situation. But I understand that Judgment Day is just one of the biggest groups in Raw. So I mean, all I can say is that, hey, if they're pulling up numbers with the Judgment Day, which I think they are, I think they're right underneath the Bloodline story. Then, hey, give as much doses of the blood of Judgment Day as possible. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with this situation. But let's get on to the show itself. First and foremost, we do get the Judgment Day starting off the show. Damian Priest says, "Welcome to All Rise, the Judgment Day." Rhea Ripley says that we not only run Raw, but we run the entire WWE universe. And then that's where Damian Priest gets on the mic and he's just saying that, we have Senior Money in the Bank, Damian Priest. We have the world champion, Rhea Ripley. I, myself, Finn Balor, will be the next world champion. And of course, we're going to introduce to you the new North American champion, which is Dominic Mysterio. So Dominic comes out. I'm guessing that's a brand new song. I don't know. Once again, I have not been watching wrestling since last week. So he comes out. He gets a slew of boos. Just go home. Well, I wouldn't say go home heat, because he doesn't have go home heat. But he commands the audience, and it's just so good with these boos. So he finally gets to the ring. We get a vignette of him just destroying people after wrestler after wrestler. And he says that he is a fighting champion. He is a fighting champion. Now he is called Daddy. He is called Daddy Mysterio, Dominic Mysterio. And once again, the boos are just being raked in. Just a ton of boos. So out comes Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. And Sami Zayn was just saying, Kevin Owens says, "Correct me if I'm wrong, but we did this last week, right?" And he says that Kevin Owens is just still unhinged. He's like, do you know what really upsets me? You know what really, really, truly upsets me? He says that people are truly tired of Dominic talking. So how about you not talk? How about you just stop talking altogether? So he was like, "Dude, how about you just shut up for the rest of your career?" Sammy comes in and talks. He said, "Dude, you say you're a fighting champion. How about me and you face one another for that North American title?" Then Rhea Ripley gets on the mic. She says he accepts. So I'm thinking this is going to be the main event. Unfortunately, it was not the main event. But we did get that match later on today. Or yesterday. Yesterday. So after that, we get the Becky Lynch versus Zoe Starks match. If Becky Lynch wins, Becky will get a future match with Trish Stratus, SummerSlam. And or if Becky Lynch loses, she would have to get a tattoo saying "Thank you, Trish" on her chest, where the boobies are. So that's why I was like, I didn't take a lot of notes on this because I knew this wasn't going to happen. But believe it or not, this was actually a really good match. I really enjoyed the match. I think it was it was the second best match of the night. I truly think Zoe is going to be a pillar in the WWE pretty soon. I really truly see that. Before the match even started, of course, Trish, Becky Lynch is literally at the beginning of the match destroying Zoe Starks and whatnot. We get a top rope leg drop by Becky Lynch. Trish Stratus does a crazy headbutt with that gear and throwing her back in the ring, thinking that was going to be the end, but we do get a kick out by Becky Lynch. We get a crazy super back suplex off the top rope, followed by an armbar by Becky Lynch. Zoe, with the power she has, picks Becky Lynch up with one hand and does a power bomb on her, thinking that was going to be the end of it. But at the end, we do get where Trish Stratus grabs her headgear, throws it into the ring. The ref sees it, grabs the and takes it and gives it to one of the people on the outside, giving the opportunity for Trish Stratus to attempt another attack, but Becky attacks her. She gets put in Zoe gets put in the manhandle slam for her to win, and now she does get a future match with Trish Stratus. Once again, very fun match. I enjoyed the match a lot. All I can say is that, of course, this match is going to be on SummerSlam. Very fun, innovative with the tattoo, I'm guessing. But I knew that she wasn't going to get a tattoo on her boobies. Everybody knew that, okay? Except me, probably. But anyway, after that, we get a video package. Tons of video packages as well. Tons of video packages of Cody Rhodes getting destroyed by Brock Lesnar in front of Cody Rhodes' mom. After that, we get a in-ring promo by Cody Rhodes. He says that he apologized, of course, to the hard camera. He wants to look at the people in the arena. Also, he says that he seen the video of Brock Lesnar beating up last week. He is very impressed. He is very impressed. But he says there is one person who is not impressed, and that was Cody Rhodes' mother. He started just naming off a lot of stuff that Dusty was into and a lot of stuff that he was attacked about. So he said that his mom is just not impressed about what happened. So he says his goal now is not only to beat Brock Lesnar, but to embarrass Brock Lesnar. He also says that everybody's saying that he's poking the bear. He's poking the bear. He's like, I'm not poking the bear. I'm slapping the bear in the face, and I'm telling the bear to come on. I'm guessing that's Shinsuke Nakamura thing. Come on! I thought that what he does. But anyway, I digress. After that, he says, I think that was the end. Yeah, he says that at SummerSlam, he is going to end this. That was the end of that promo. After that, we get a video package of Logan Paul and Ricochet. That was a video package of last week. Ricochet doing really cool stuff, like always, But after that, we get a Ricochet backstage interview where he's saying he's not happy. No, he's happy. He's thrilled for Logan Paul accepting his invite to Monday Night Raw. And he says, whatever I'm going to say to Logan Paul, I'm going to say it to his face. After that, we get the Sami Zayn versus Dominic Mysterio for the NXT North American title. Very fun match. I would say this was truly the match of the night. Before they even started, we got I'm sorry. Before anything happened, we did get a situation where Kevin Owens is just literally I'm sorry. He's ejected. Kevin Owens is ejected, and then we get the other two members of the bloodline of Judgment Day. They are ejected as well because of all the shenanigans, them trying to get the upper hand. So we do get those, and we get actually a somewhat clean type of match. Very fun match. I will tell anybody to go check this match out. I can't do this match justice, but at the very end of this match, we do see, of course, Judgment Day coming back out with Kevin Owens being attacked and destroyed, giving Dominic Mysterio the chance to roll up Sami Zayn to win the match. Sami runs to, of course, the aid of Kevin Owens, and we will see that in the back room where he is talking to medical staff, it looks like he has a broken arm or a dislocated arm. We don't know, but just like it's an arm type of situation. After that, we get the Roman Reigns and Jey Uso challenge for the tribal combat for SummerSlam. After that, we get Shinsuke Nakamura and running into Ricochet, and he's just asking. He's like, "Dude, have you seen Logan Paul?" He's like, "No, I haven't seen Logan Paul." After that, we get a Tommaso Ciampa. He runs into Tommaso Ciampa. Tommaso Ciampa says, I apologize. I deserve that kick that you gave me last week. because of the match between him and Bronson Reed. But he says that if you get in my way, we're going to have problems. After that, we get Judgment Day. They run into Tozawa and Apollo Crews. He's like, do we have a problem? Tozawa's like, no. And he does that little church move where you put your finger up and walk away. That's what he did. So Apollo Crews is like, dude, I am sick and tired of y'all trying to bully people. He's like, dude, y'all wouldn't do that crap with me. So Damian Priest walks up and is like, okay, cool. Challenge accepted. Let's fight. So they're going to get a match going on with those two. Before that, we get the Bronson Reed and Tommaso Ciampa match. This was the match of the night. I do apologize. This was the match of the night, you guys. Great match. Great match. Once again, I cannot do this match any justice. They did a great job when it came to the vignettes and the matches. They did them really, really good. Tommaso Ciampa actually picked up Bronson Reed. He tried for the fairy tale ending. That didn't happen. Bronson tried to attack him off the top rope. We get a Shining Wizard by your boy Tommaso Ciampa. I am loving this non-Miz Tommaso Ciampa, you guys. And out comes Shinsuke Nakamura to mess the whole thing up. He's like, dude, why are you here? And he turns around. We get a nice little dash like a football tackle by Bronson Reed with a tsunami and the win by Bronson Reed. I think Bronson Reed is still undefeated in singles competition. After that, we get a backstage package with Rhea Ripley. Backstage video package with Rhea Ripley attacking Raquel Rodriguez. Raquel Rodriguez is injured due to the fact of her being injured. They did lose their tag titles to Sonya Deville and Chelsea Green. Liv Morgan is backstage. She has an interview. She's saying Raquel Rodriguez has suffered a really bad knee injury. She says that Rhea Ripley is all hers today. And she said something that was really, really, not wrestler-like. But once again, Liv does stuff like that. She says, I'm going to get beat up, or maybe I won't. And that was the end. I was like, okay. Okay, I'm not getting that, but all right, cool. See, when I hear stuff like that, I know that's what's going to happen. I was just like, Liv, you say crazy stuff sometimes, and it's just you're portrayed as this crazy person, but you're so cute and adorable that I just don't. It doesn't hit me the way that some other people do. I'm like, and I'm an average. I still think of myself as an average type of a podcaster for wrestling, but it's just you're so small and adorable. Really. It's I don't see the craziness or whatnot. Even when you were champion, I was like, But I digress. We get Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville. I am upset because y'all are not interviewing the new champion. I mean, y'all are talking about all this crap about Liv Morgan and this garbage Rhea Ripley, and Rhea Ripley's right there, and both of them are just terrified. It was yeah, that's not what we meant. I'm a champion, she's a champion, you're a champion. And they just run away because Rhea Ripley's just that type of chick. She said she warned Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan to stay out of her way, and she's going to most definitely end this really quickly. So, and in fact, she did, because the match didn't even happen. Rhea Ripley attacks Liv Morgan before the bell even rings. I knew this was going to be a hit list because there was not even a referee out there. So Liv grabs one of the chairs, put the chair between her shoulder and arm, and just attacks. Goes to ham on it. Looks like it's dislocated or probably broken. She tries to go for it again. She doesn't. But after that, it was over with. That was the end of that. Judgment Day is literally just destroying everybody right now at the very moment. So after that, we get her in the locker room, they're trying to pop. I'm guessing pop her arm back into socket, but she is like, I just can't do it. I can't do it. So that's what happened with that. We get also a video package with the Alpha Academy with Maxine Dupree. I like how the announcer does it. Maxine Dupree. So they're just saying that Maxine wants to challenge the young lady in the Viking Jobbers. I'm sorry, Viking Raiders. Viking Raiders, not Jobbers. They're Raiders. And she wants that's going to be her very first match, standalone match, single, very in-ring match for next week. After that, Chad was like I don't even know how a Viking Raiders match, like, how do we win? Like, we didn't know how to win. Maybe we should do an Alpha or Academy match where I put your head through one of the chalkboards. But, and I was like, yeah, how do you win a Viking Raiders match? All they did was just, like, put make the ring into, like, a Viking ship or something. But, yeah, that's what it was. So, after that, we get a Ricochet in-ring promo. And, oh, God, this was just so dreadful. Ricochet is just not the type of person that should be talking. I'm sorry. I am somewhat a fan of Ricochet when he's wrestling, but it's just, he just can't talk. I'm sorry. His mic skills are really, really just not good. But he says that he wants Logan Paul to show his stupid face. He also says that the locker room are full of guys who think that Logan Paul doesn't belong. Ricochet also says that the fans see that Logan Paul doesn't belong. And there's a reason why he says he does not belong. And he's not saying due to the fact that he has a great charisma, he has a great following, he's a great wrestler, which he truly is. He's just saying that, he doesn't take the wrestling as seriously as all the other wrestlers. And that's why he is not shined on a light shined like him on like the other wrestlers. So after Ricochet says that we do get Logan Paul, he attacks Ricochet from behind with a phone in his hand. He's live, and he attacks Ricochet. So he was like, challenge accepted for SummerSlam. And after that, we get a super kick by Ricochet, followed by a Northern Lights as well on to Ricochet. On to Logan Paul. He grabs the phone from Logan Paul, shows his face, and throws it back at your boy. So we do have another match with at SummerSlam with Logan Paul. This is going to be a fun match, super fun match with two high flyers. Can't wait to see it. After that, we get Shayna Baszler backstage interview, and she's just saying that she doesn't want a match at SummerSlam. She wants a fight with Ronda Rousey at SummerSlam. After that, we get Logan Paul backstage interview where he's saying that that was completely unprofessional, unprovoked. It was not the thing that I liked. So he will be back at Monday Night Raw to pop Ricochet's stupid bald head. After that, we get the Damian Priest versus Apollo Crews match. I knew this match was going to be like a very quick match, but Apollo Crews got a lot of offense in. Believe it or not, a lot of offense in. But unfortunately, Damian Priest is Senor Money in the Bank, and of course, he's not going to lose anytime soon. So we get a South of Heaven, and of course, that was the end of that. After that, we get a Becky Lynch backstage promo where she's saying that it's not over until she wins. That was pretty much all she said. After that, we get the Viking Raiders. I keep saying jobbers. Stop saying jobbers. Viking Raiders promo, and that she does accept Maxine Dupree's challenge. After that, we supposed to got this face-to-face with Gunther and Drew McIntyre. This is for the Intercontinental title for SummerSlam. Drew McIntyre says He wants the Intercontinental title match right now. Gunther, he says that he has been privileged. Gunther was like, "Dude, are you serious?" He was like, "I'm not going to do this match here or whatnot. We're going to do it prestigiously at SummerSlam." But he does say that, Drew gives a story about him and Sheamus, saying that our goals are to headline WrestleMania, which they both did. Well, I don't think Sheamus did, but Sheamus did win a world title at SummerSlam, beating Bryan Danielson really quickly. But he's saying that, but Gunther's saying, well, no, I'm sorry, Drew is saying that, yeah, we fought you at WrestleMania, which was a really good match, WrestleMania 39, in a triple threat. You having the advantage because we were at each other most of that match. But now you have a one-on-one with Drew McIntyre, and we will see what happens with that. Gunther, and after that, he gets interrupted by Ludwig Kaiser. Ludwig Kaiser says, "I dare you talk to the ring general like this." And but Drew says, "You know what? I like you. I like you a lot, Ludwig Kaiser." He thinks that he should be the leader of Imperium. But he said, since your boy Gunther doesn't want to wrestle, how about me and you wrestle? Let's get a ref up in here. And this match really, truly disappointed me times 12. Truly disappointed me times 12. Because we had a situation where Drew McIntyre is like a 2-time world champion. He was the face of the company during COVID. And he was literally getting destroyed by Ludwig Kaiser. It kind of drew me out of Raw because this match was so long and it shouldn't have been that long. And then we got a surprise Claymore for Drew McIntyre, of course, to win. But once again, it was not cool. I didn't like it because it was just too long and he got a lot of offense in. So after the match, of course, we get Imperium. They come in and attack Drew McIntyre. Out comes Matt Riddle to get destroyed. He got destroyed. They got a powerbomb onto him by Gunther. Gunther goes outside to attempt to do a powerbomb onto Drew McIntyre. But he reverses it. We get a powerbomb by Drew McIntyre on Gunther onto the commentator's desk. And of course he grabs the title again, throws it at Gunther. That was the end of that. After that, we get a backstage interview with Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey says she does accept the fight at SummerSlam. And then after that, we get the contract signing, the main event, the contract signing with Finn Balor and Seth freaking Rollins. So once again, when I say this was very calculated by Judgment Day, it just looks like it was very, very calculated. So Finn Balor comes out. He's just saying, hey, Adam Pearce is literally has his hands full with all of the injuries that Judgment Day bestowed upon everybody in today's show. So unfortunately, Adam Pearce will not be here to be the officer to okay everything. But he's saying that, of course, Seth Rollins and himself, Finn Balor, they're both big boys. They can most definitely sign this contract without any type of situation. So out comes Seth Rollins. He's saying that you have a 0% chance of walking out as the heavyweight champion. But he does say this: if you do have a chance and you do win, your boy Damian Priest will most definitely cash it in, and you will have the shortest reign, even shorter than your Universal Championship reign. Because if you was in the same situation, you would do the exact same thing. But he says that we're gonna do this. I'm gonna come out, of course, on top. That's when Finn Balor started talking. Says, you think you're truly smart, huh? You think you have everything taken care of. And the camera started going all over. We get Rhea Ripley in one section. We get Damian Priest in another section. Then we get Dominic Mysterio. They're all walking from the outside coming into the ring. And he says, this has been 7 years in the making. You truly destroyed my life 7 years ago, injuring me, putting me on the shelf for a year, almost a year, I think after a year. So he's like, dude, I have we can say it's a 7-year itch. But at SummerSlam, I'm going to make you my 7-year bitch. And that's when everybody came in and started attacking Seth Rollins, destroying Seth Rollins. But out comes Sami Zayn. He tries to get a piece of it. He gets destroyed as well. They get back on to Seth Rollins, beating the crap, destroying Seth Rollins. And then we fade into black. I truly thought this was a okay show. Thought it was really okay. I mean, once again, if Judgment Day is pulling in those views, keep it going. That's all I can say about that. I love the ending with Finn Balor, and where we got this like Shield type of thing where they came in and they just attacked Seth. I mean, it just looks really, really good. This is the week before the go home show of Raw, so we'll see what happens next week. Also, I really want to see this Maxine Dupree, her in-ring match as well. Hopefully we get some more contract signings. We got Logan Paul coming back as well, so I want to see that coming in. And also, we don't have a tag team match for SummerSlam, so let's see what happens with that situation. Or if, I'm guessing Kevin Owens not even going to be there. So let's see what happens with that. But all in all, a really decent show. Let's move on from that to, of course, my 2-cent random thoughts segment. Is Judgment Day legit? Is what I'm trying to say. Is Judgment Day the faction where now we see, all of this stuff being put together? I will say this. That was the greatest thing that they took Edge out of this group. Being a Hall of Famer and him being the leader. And they're this group where there is no leader. They're all colleagues and they're all equal, which made the group better. I truly thought that Judgment Day was going to be this jobbing group. I honestly thought that they were going to be this group that just loses all the time. But then again, if you look at it, New Day was the exact same way. They were this jobber group. They were all full of positivity. And then they became legit. They became one of the longest reigning tag team champions of all time. So all I can say is that if you give it a little bit of time, they can be really, really big. And I really, truly enjoy when Judgment Day is on TV. I think that Dominic Mysterio did a great job joining the Judgment Day. I truly love that Finn Balor is back into the mainstream when it comes to all of this. All I need now is for Finn Balor to finally beat Seth Rollins to become the World Heavyweight Champion. I truly think that what's going to happen is that either one or two things are going to happen. And this is where I talk about with J.D. McDonough. J.D. McDonough is either going to join Judgment Day or he's going to join the Wyatt family. You said it. I've said it here first, you guys. He's either going to join Judgment Day, kicking Damian Priest out of Judgment Day, or he's going to be part of the new Wyatt family. I truly think it's going to be the latter. I truly think it's going to be J.D. McDonough joining the faction of Judgment Day. I truly think that's going to happen. I also think that they're going to kick Damian Priest out of Judgment Day. That's what I think. I may be wrong, but it just looks like that's what's going to happen. But Judgment Day is going to be this strong faction for a very long time. I truly think, and this is a spoiler, but I truly think that Finn Balor is going to leave SummerSlam as the world champion. I just see it. I just don't feel anything else with this situation. I think that they're gonna write Seth out for a while because I think they're gonna just destroy him. But that's just me. Once again, I truly think that Judgment Day is a really great group, and I mean it's just a really fun, innovative group. How they just evolved from this jobber group with Edge being booed and what all day into this powerhouse. Y'all like, share, and subscribe, you guys. Like, share, and subscribe, you guys. I love y'all so much. Don't forget, I'm on Twitter. I'm on the TikToks. I'm also on Facebook as well. Also, don't forget, you have 2 days. 2 days to get your questions in at Ask WrestleCram. Have a great time over there as well. Enjoy yourself. I love y'all so much. The best is truly yet to come, you guys. Until next time, love, peace, and wait a minute. Is there a ghost? There gotta be a ghost somewhere here. What's going on with this? What is going on with this? Love, peace, and of course. I'm sorry, my arm hurts because I've been working out a lot. I'm sorry. I gotta do it slow. Wrestling.